What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Devin Henderson here with Waterfront Realty. In front of me, I've got the just released Naples Area Market Report. Some of you have seen my videos in the past where I'm covering this. This report is released once a month from our Naples Area Board of Realtors. I think they do a really nice job of condensing the information. They cover month over month and year over year data. Paints a really good picture as to where we're at in the market right now. So this, again, is for Naples, Florida. And we're going to jump right into it. So I'm reading this report for the first time, so I'm actually going to read the whole thing and relay any of my reactions to it. So the title is June Real Estate Market Shows Signs of Balancing. This is definitely true. We've all seen this. The data reflecting activity in the Naples area housing market during June showed signs of a return to pre-pandemic summer activity when market conditions were balanced. According to the June 2022 market report by the Naples Area Board of Realtors, which tracks home listings and sales within Collier County, this is excluding Marco Island, pending sales decreased 36.8% in June to 794 pending sales from previously 1,236 pending sales in June of 2021. So we have seen a 36% decrease in pending sales year over year this time last year. Closed sales decreased 38.4% in June to 952 closed sales from 1,545 closed sales in June of 2021. So we saw a 38% decrease in actual closed sales year over year. On the positive side, an 80.5% increase in inventory during June to 2,294 properties from last time this year was 1,271 properties were currently listed on the market during June of last year. So that's huge. Starting to see some increase in properties. We have almost 2,300 properties on the market as of this morning taking this video. So starting to see a little bit of uptick. There's some infographics here stating average days on market are 18 days on market. That's still very, very low. That's a 40% decrease from year over year. So the days on market, if you're a seller, you're looking at about 18 days. That's not bad at all. Going on to this report, it appears the housing market in Florida is returning to a more traditional seasonal environment, said Budge Husky, CEO of Premier Sotheby's International Realty. We began to see a deceleration in sales during May, and median close prices for single-family homes dropped in June compared to May as well. With 2.2 months of inventory available in June, we're up from 0.8 months in December of 2021. The journey back to a balanced market is starting to take place, but broker and analysts say it will be a slow climb. Husky added that we will remain in a sustained low inventory environment this year, which will serve to insulate prices. In almost all segments of the market, it will provide a story of deceleration rather than depreciation. I agree with that. I don't see this market tanking. I do see it slowing. It's decelerating, right? It's slowing down, but it's not depreciating. We're not seeing a loss in value necessarily. The market is still very strong, and 2,200 homes or 2,300 homes on the market is still very historically low. I think that's continuing to drive prices upwards and fighting against rising interest rates and inflation. Upon reviewing the June 2022 market report, Mike Dodge, Director of Education and Market Research for John R. Wood Properties, committed that his agents tell him people want to list their homes but think they should wait for season because they think they'll get more money for it. Although it remains to be seen where value will go from here, what we do know based on the report is that inventory is on the rise. Also, sellers will wait for season to list, will likely have more competition than they would if they list now. I agree. I would not wait. I don't believe that Naples is going back to a more seasonal market. I think historically we were very seasonal, but the last 2 years have proven that this has been a year-round market here in Naples. People are buying all year round. If you need to buy, you need to buy. People don't wait for January to all of a sudden say, hey, I need to buy a home. In fact, you just have more competition against you now. And I find sellers tend to overprice their home during this time because they think that all the snowbirds and northerners are down here, that they have more opportunity, more eyes on the property. I'm going to list it for more than it's likely worth. And that usually doesn't necessarily work in their favor from what I find. Let's see. Adam Villano, a Naples sales manager at Compass, Florida, responded that there has been an increase in international buyers traveling to America again this summer, and that 1 in 4 of them are looking for homes in Florida. Demand is still outpacing supply today, and our prices are still very attractive. Absolutely. The demand is still outpacing the supply, no doubt. I mean, we have more demand, more buyers looking than we have properties available. So this is very true. Seasonality is also on the mind of Jeff Jones. He's a broker at Keller Williams in Naples, who remarked that in June 2019, we had the same number of price reductions as this past June. But during June 2019, we had 3 times the number of properties in inventory. That said, nearly 50% of our inventory this past June had a price reduction. These price reductions should be viewed as new listings because the newly lowered price is now attractive to a larger pool of buyers. Thus, there are more opportunities available for home buyers. True. Love to see price decreases for my buyers. This gives them more opportunity, more options. The June market report showed 1,169 new listings compared to 1,170 new listings in June of 2021. Broker analysis reviewing the report predicts sales activity will continue to mirror 2019 trends, which will naturally increase inventory levels and return us to a balanced market. Yeah, I mean, 2019, we had a very healthy, strong market, so not a bad thing to go back to 2019 levels. Let's see. Educating the public about what the market reports illustrate will help buyers and sellers in 2022. According to Villano, as we get back to normal and days on market continue to rise, as they did in June, to 18 days from 16 days in May, we need to make it clear to people that the frenzy is over, and 10-day home sales and selling above list price are not going to occur often anymore. During pre-pandemic years, when things were more balanced, days on market for the Naples area was around 70 to 100 days. So we still have a way to go. Yeah, this is true, man. I mean, I have not forget the average days on market used to be 70 to 100 days. That was normal. If it took you 3 months to sell your home. Nowadays, I think everyone is under this impression that, if my home hasn't sold in 3 weeks, what's wrong? There's something wrong. And that's not the case. I think people are just a little more hesitant in the market right now. The demand is still there, but people are being hesitant before they pull the trigger, and they want to make sure that they're making the best decision for them and their family. So, and there's not a ton of options, right? I mean, so they're being selective as to what they can actually choose. May take them a little longer. So I'm surprised that the days on market are actually still only 18, and I will see that number continue to increase, I'm sure, throughout the year as we lead to more balanced market. That goes into more stats, statistics here. I'll share this report in the link here, but it goes on to say median closed prices in June increased 31.8% to $604,000 from $458,000 in June of 2021. So prices are still on the uprise considerably, 31% year over year. June last year to June this year, we're up 31.8%. But median closed prices for single-family homes in June decreased 7.7% to $750,000 from previous. They were $812,500 in May. So conversely, median closed prices for condominiums in June increased. It's interesting. The condominiums increased 2.5% from last month to this month, whereas single-family home prices actually decreased 7% from last month. So keep in mind, I mean, that's what I love about these reports. They break it down into individual, it's not across the board. Obviously, condominiums are, performing differently than single-family homes. That's something to be aware of. Husky's observation of the return of seasonality this year is supported by a recent member survey by the American Automobile Association, AAA, which, despite rising costs for gasoline, hotel rooms, and airline tickets, reports consumer confidence regarding travel is the highest it's been since the pandemic first began. But Florida faces more competition this summer as other popular summer travel destinations that were previously off limits due to COVID-19 restrictions are now receiving visitors. Rising mortgage rates and fears of economic downturn might also be influencing some home buying decisions today, said Molly Lane. She's the Senior Vice President at William Ravis Real Estate. Right now are rising, but still lower than the historic average. That's correct. Rates are rising, but they're still very low considering the historic averages. Despite the cooling of sales in June, cash sales during the month commanded 60.3% of all closed sales compared to 63% in May. Last month we had 63% cash, all cash deals. June we had 60.3% cash. So still considerable number of cash buyers in the market, more than 50%. If you're looking to sell your home, it goes on to say consult a real estate agent. Obviously, I'm happy to take your call anytime. I'm definitely going to wrap this video up. It's 10 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this report. I will most certainly be sharing this with all of my customers. If you have any questions regarding the data, or you want the full detailed breakdown market statistics, I have an even more detailed report than this. This is more of a summary, but I find it super helpful. What I take away from this, Naples is still doing very, very well. I am not discouraged where we're headed. I think it's great. I think this has been overdue. Prices got out of control. Now we're starting to see more of a balanced market coming towards the future here, which is nice. So if you have any questions on a buy side, sell side, market stats, interest rates, anything regarding real estate, call me on my cell 239-877-3994. Thanks, guys.